Today our topic is geometrical optics. Yesterday, in the previous lesson, we also have done geometrical optics, reflection of light. The subtopic was reflection of light. Now today the subtopic is image locations by spherical mirror. SLO of this lesson is solve word problems related to the image location by spherical mirror using mirror formula. Before doing the word problem, it is necessary to recall or review the image location, ray diagrams of image location. It is the review of class 8. There are certain rules followed by the rays after reflection. Now there are 6 diagrams, 3 of concave mirror and 3 of convex mirror. In figure number 1, the first ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection passing through a point that is called focus. That means the ray which is parallel to the principal axis after reflection, it passes through the focus. Another ray which is the reverse of the first ray, if this ray is incident through the focus and after reflection is become parallel to the principal axis. In the third ray, a ray which strikes at the pole of the concave mirror after reflection, it makes an angle of reflection equals to the angle of incident, obeys laws of reflection. In the convex mirror, the same thing, a ray which is parallel to the principal axis strikes the convex mirror after reflection, it diverges in this direction. If we proceed or extend this ray backward, it passes through the focus behind the mirror. Another ray which strikes the mirror and passes through the focus behind the mirror, it becomes parallel to the principal axis. The third ray which strikes at the pole of the convex mirror obeys laws of reflection and reflect in this way that angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. These are 3 rays which we can use in the formation of image diagram. There is one more ray, one more rule, that is, if a ray which passes through the center of curvature falls on the concave mirror, it reflects back in the same direction. That means to the center of curvature in the concave mirror. Similarly, if a ray strikes on a convex mirror, it passes through the center of curvature behind the mirror. It reflects back in the same direction without any divergence. These are the 4 rules. Number 1 is this, number 3, and this is number 4. The image formed by a concave mirror. There are 6 types of images formed by a concave mirror when the objects are at different places. Then the position of the object is given, the position of the image we can find out, and properties or characteristics of the image we can also find out with the help of these image formation. Also, we will know the nature of the image, which type of image is formed at different places in front of the concave mirror. In this first case, you see the first case, this is a concave mirror. The object is placed at infinity. Infinity means infinite distance. Object is placed at infinite distance at infinity When the rays strikes on the concave mirror after reflection, it meets at a point. This is called focus. The position of image is at the focus. The property of the image or size of the image is diminished. Diminished means very, very small. And nature of the image is real and inverted. Here, properties of the image means size of the image. And real and inverted is its nature. So when the object is placed at infinity, its image is formed and focus. It is very, very small and real and inverted. This inverted arrow shows that image is inverted. The upside down. The arrow is upside down. In the second diagram, you see the position of the object is beyond center of curvature. Beyond center of curvature means before C. When the ray which is parallel to the principal axis strikes on the mirror after reflection, it passes through the focus. After reflection, it passes through the focus. All right. Another ray which passes through the center of curvature according to the rule, it goes back at the same direction, and where these two rays intersect each other, an image is formed. And you see the size of the image is diminished or smaller than the object, and the nature of image is the real and inverted. And position of image is the between C and F. Between C and F. In the third diagram, the image object is placed at the center of curvature. A ray parallel to the principal axis strikes on the mirror. After reflection, it passes through the focus. Another ray, it passes through the focus. After reflection, it becomes parallel. And where these two rays intersect each other is center of curvature. That means if the object is placed at center of curvature, its image is also formed at the center of curvature. And the size of image is same as the size of the object. And the nature of the image is real and inverted. In the fourth diagram, you see when an object is placed between C and F, center of curvature and focus, its image is formed before C or beyond C. Its size is enlarged or magnified or larger than the object. The nature of the image is real and inverted. Now in fifth case, when the image object is placed at infinity or at focus, object is placed at focus, a parallel ray passes through the focus, and a ray which is passes through the center of curvature, it reflects back in the same direction. The image is formed at infinity. You see there is no image. That means it formed at the infinity. It is highly enlarged or magnified. Real or inverted is its nature. The sixth diagram is the last case, that when the object is placed between focus and principal and pole. Focus and pole. A ray parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus, and a ray which strikes the mirror reflect back to the center of curvature. When we proceed or extend these two reflected rays behind the mirror, it forms a virtual image which is magnified or enlarged. Its virtual is why it is virtual image? Well, because it is formed behind the mirror. All the images are formed in front of the mirror, but this image is formed behind the mirror because if they do not meet or intersect each other. That is why we proceed it behind the mirror. So it formed behind the mirror and it's virtual. And if it is virtual, then it is also erect. Erect means upright. Erect means upright. The head is same size, same the head is of the same side, right? But magnified, it is magnified. Nature is virtual and erect. That means in five cases, the images are formed real or inverted, but in the last case, in the sixth case, image is virtual and erect if the object is placed between F and P. Now, image formed by a convex mirror. In convex mirror, if the object is placed at infinity, the reflected ray diverges, and if we proceed or extend it behind the mirror, it uh, intersect to a point that is called focus. It is always found behind the mirror, highly diminished, that means very small, and nature is virtual and erect. Position of object between infinity and pole. Infinity and pole, if the object is placed between infinity and pole, then the image is found behind the mirror. It is also diminished, virtual and erect. That means in a convex mirror, all the images are formed virtual and erect. No matter where the object is placed, the image is always diminished, virtual and erect. What is real image and what is virtual image? These are the differences between real image and virtual image. Real images, light rays actually meet to form a real image, and in virtual image, light do not actually meet to form a virtual image. The image is generally inverted, the image is generally erect. Erect means upright, inverted means upside down. Image can be obtained on the screen or image cannot be obtained on the screen. If you want to take the uh, image on the screen, so it cannot be obtained. This image is in front of mirror and behind the lens, and this image is behind the mirror and in front of the lens. We can reach to it. We cannot reach to it. This real image is formed by cinema screen, and this virtual image is our image in plane mirror. Now, another view of the ray diagram by the concave mirror, right? When you will draw the ray diagram yourself, then you can take the help of these diagrams. Remember, when you draw the ray diagram, draw principal axis of any measurement and in front it a concave mirror like this, a curved mirror. From the pole, take the distance of 4 centimeter at, for C. The distance of C is 4 centimeter from the pole, and the half of focus, that is 2 centimeter of focus and 2 centimeter of uh, center of curvature. Then draw two rays, and after reflection it reflect where and passes through the focus. So with the help of these measurements, you can draw all the diagrams. The height of the image always take 1 centimeter or 1 point centimeter with the help of the ruler, and keep in your mind the distance of the focus from the pole is 2 centimeter and from center of curvature is 4 centimeter. Now, thank you, boys. I will give you an assignment, and also I will share the reference videos to clear your concept more. Allah Hafiz.